Hello, my name is Mrs Bradley and I'm Head of Art at Rawlins Academy, and I'm here to talk to you about your GCSE Arts options courses. We've got 4 different specialisms for you to choose from, and these are GCSE Fine Art, GCSE Graphic Communication, GCSE Art Photography and GCSE Art Textiles. You can choose to take GCSE Art Photography alongside any of the 3 other art subjects. So you could have GCSE Art Photography with GCSE Fine Art, Graphic Communication or Art Textiles. All of these skills that you'll be learning within the arts are transferable skills, which means that they will cross over into other subjects that you would take in and also into A-levels that you go on to do. So the transferable skills of communication, analysis, ideas development and so on. GCSE Fine Art. Here you produce work responding to a theme. You will look at the work of artists, craftspeople and designers, and you'll be inspired and informed by their work. You work in both 2 dimensions and 3 dimensions, so you do get the opportunity to work with sculptures. You work with a wide range of materials and techniques. Obviously you work with paint, mixed media, printmaking, but also you have the opportunity to work with digital art using Photoshop. Topics that will include formal elements, which includes line, tone, form, colour, and you also will work on a self-set project where you devise your own theme. Graphic communication. Here you create artwork for a purpose, such as album art or poster design or illustrations for a book or for a story or for lyrics to a song. You will look at the work of artists and designers and be inspired and informed by their work. You look at how graphic communication influences society today. You also get the opportunity to work with a wide range of techniques and materials, including digital and non-digital techniques. So you will be working with Photoshop alongside painting, drawing, mixed media and some 3-dimensional work. Topics include album art and again a self-set project where you devise your own theme and project brief. GCSE Art Photography. Here you create artwork responding to a theme, and again you'll be inspired and informed by the work of photographic artists and look at the role of photography within our society today. You'll work with a wide range of techniques and materials. You'll learn how to use our lighting studio. You'll create digital artwork using Photoshop alongside mixed media work, so creating photo montages and collages as well as non-digital photographic techniques. Themes that we work on include people and places, and again a self-set project where you devise your own project theme. GCSE Art Textiles. Here you'll learn to create textiles artwork responding to a theme. Creating textile sculptures, fashion design, body adornment, accessories, which could be handbags and jewellery. You'll study textile designers, artists and craftspeople and be informed and inspired by their work. You'll develop your skills using artistic textiles techniques. This will be printmaking, machine and hand embroidery, 2 dimensions and 3-dimensional work, mixed media, painting, drawing and collage. You'll respond to themes such as natural forms, and again you'll create your own self-set project where you devise your own starting point and theme for a project. All of our art subjects we learn by developing our creative skills and ideas, experimenting and exploring different techniques and materials, responding to the artwork of other artists, craftspeople and designers, and also having the opportunity, where we can, to meet with visiting professionals and doing practical workshops. We've got fantastic facilities in the art department. We have a wonderful print room where we do screen printing, block printing and all sorts of different types of printing techniques. We also have a fantastic light studio and we have the accessibility of many cameras that students can borrow and use. We also have a ceramic space and we have Photoshop on all of our computers. Each art room is very well equipped and stocked with a wide range of art materials for both 2 dimensions and 3-dimensional work. There are many opportunities in the art department, including art clubs, and our enhancement sessions where you can build your skills and learn new skills. Also, we help with performances and shows that run at Rawlins, so you might get involved in working with some of our fantastic performances, designing their set, costumes and props. All of our arts are assessed in the same way, using two different components. Component 1, and this is a coursework component. It is worth 60% of your final GCSE mark. Each project you do, you will keep a sketchbook or journal, and these are comprised of artist studies, experimenting with different materials and techniques, developing your ideas, and then working towards a final piece. So every single project has this same theme running throughout. Whatever starting point, you always have the artist studies, the experimenting, the ideas development, and the final piece. All the work from the very start of your year 10 counts towards your GCSE. And all of the work from year 10 into year 11 goes towards your coursework, and that's 60% of your final marks. The next part is component 2. This is the externally set project, and this is worth 40% of your final mark. It's a practical exam, and you choose a starting point, a given theme from the exam board, and work on a project just as you have done with your coursework projects. So we look at artists, we develop ideas, we experiment, we explore with different materials and techniques, and we work towards a final piece, exactly how you've worked before. The final piece is where the difference is, and this means that we have the final piece and we work on that in a practical exam. You have 10 hours to work on that final piece, a practical exam under exam conditions. But you've already worked in these ways before, so you've already got all of your project work to look back on to inform what you're doing, and you will have practiced what you were doing before you do the actual exam. Each project, both coursework and exam, are assessed using the same 4 assessment objectives. Number 1, artist studies, analysing your own and other work. Number 2, experimenting, exploring techniques and developing ideas. Number 3, recording and observing, and also presenting your work. And number 4, the final piece and the project as a whole. So where could art take you? Well, from GCSEs you can go on to our A-levels, and at post-16 we have A-level fine art, A-level graphic communication, A-level art photography and A-level art textiles. Many of our students go on each year to study visual arts degrees. And again, all of the skills that you're learning are transferable and work alongside many other subjects that you were taking and many other choices you may want to do at A-level. The arts are a gateway to many different careers, including graphic design, illustration, fashion design, fashion marketing, filmmaking, advertising, architecture, games design, character design, and in fact many of our former students have gone on to work in very successful visual arts careers. And that includes students who have actually set up their own businesses, some who are professional freelance photographers, some who are tattoo artists and have set up their own studios, some have gone into advertising and illustration, some are involved in filmmaking. We have students who've gone on to do character design for games. And we also have students who've gone on to work for the prestigious Magnum Photography Company. So there are a wide range of things that you can go into. And again, your skills are transferable. Additional course requirements, really, the main thing is to have an interest in the visual arts, to want to learn and improve your skills and learn new skills. There's no need for you to have taken art at year 9. And also remember, you can take GCSE photography alongside any of the other art subjects. So GCSE photography can go with GCSE fine art, graphic communication or art textiles. For further details, you can email me and I'm happy to contact you. My name is Mrs. Bradley and I'm your head of art, but also contact any of our other fantastic art teachers. Mrs. Carter-Bland, Mrs. Cash, Mrs. Fern, Mr. Wild and Mrs. Wolverton. We're all very happy to speak to you. So do get in touch with us if you've got any other questions. And really, I just want to say thank you for listening. And hopefully we'll get to see you in our next new year. So grab your sketchbook, pick up your camera and come and join us in art. We'd be really happy to see you. Thank you. Bye.